Zella, come here, girl. Hey, y'all. Baby, it's raining. Happy Friday. Let me move. I'm trying to hurry up because I got a call, but I wanted to get on live. Because, first of all, I wanted to apologize for the live that I did the other day. Girl, talk about quality. Terrible. I had everything in my power. Well, yes, baby. You don't want nothing. Okay. Um, what was I going to say? Girl, I meant to turn the camera around, but I didn't, and I forgot. Which, a bad quality. But anyways, if this is the first time you are seeing me, my name is Sierra Janae. I'm a wife and mom of two, and I always get online to show moms how to make money online with digital products, preferably done for you digital products, girl, because we work smart and not hard over here. Okay. So what I like to do is get on here and answer any questions that you may have, because I know getting started or wanting to invest in yourself, it really is a scary thing, but and honestly, maybe if somebody would have told me a lot sooner, I would have started a lot sooner. But I didn't, and everything happens for a reason. So again, I like to get on here, answer any questions that you have, give you the real truth. You know what I'm saying? None of that fluff, none of that BS, because I ain't with that. Okay. Hey Sabrina, girl, happy Friday. How are you, sis? Did you get your? You? I don't know if you should have got your second thing that I sent you. I think when I was checking my Let me see. I sent you I'm trying to think. You originally, I think, had the notebook, girl. I can't remember, but you should have got your second thing that I sent you. Hopefully, it would have either came today or yesterday. I don't know. I haven't went back in there and tracked, but I hope you did. Make sure you tag me, sis. Um, okay. If I'm not mistaken, I could have sworn I thought I seen it say it delivered today, or maybe I don't know. It was a whole bunch of orders I had out there, so it might not be. Might be talking too fast. Hey Sally, how are you? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all, it's raining out here, so it's a little depressing. I was answering some questions on Instagram, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get on live because I have a call that I have to do after this. At what 5:30, right? Central time. Central time. Let me make sure she confirmed. But I hope everybody is doing well. Y'all know me. I'm gonna get on here. I got a few people already asking me about DWA, so I'm gonna get on here. I'm gonna show it. If y'all have any questions about anything, ask me anything digital marketing. I'd be happy to help. Even if you already have a course and you're not seeing the sales that you want to see, what do you need help with? Because you'd be surprised. Sometimes it just takes, twitching a few little things, and it can happen for you. Yeah, she said 5:30. Okay, cool. So let me pull this up real quick while I'm right here. I am lovely, bubbly, like a glass of champagne. Ooh, that sounds good, girl. I'm good. Oh, can I be honest? Can I be honest? I feel like people are. I really appreciate when people ask how I am. I take that shit serious. I don't know about y'all. When I be saying it to y'all, I really mean that. Like, how are you? Because sometimes you be needing that, especially if you're a strong person. Can y'all check on y'all strong people for real? Girl, I'm gonna be honest with you, Sally. I'm a little stressed. I hate to use that word, but I'm just a little overwhelmed, y'all. I am. Like, I'm nervous. I keep telling y'all about NPM. Like, I'm really, really nervous. And that's why I haven't released the y'all, the stuff is in there, right? But I keep going back in and like switching. I'm like, girl. And I will say, and this is why I'm so grateful for Rachel, the creator of DWA. I had asked her a question and she answered my question back, and she was like, first of all, you are trying to do too much for an initial launch. And I was like, I am? And she was like, yeah, because y'all, when I got inside of DWA, it was 42, it was already like a thing. She had been doing it, like I think it was already like a year, I don't know, like close to a year at that. And I didn't realize that as far as her launching DWA. And so like, and then I was like, you know what, you kind of right. Like when I got in there, I don't know, for example, I guess like trying to like have 20 plus modules for something that's brand new is a lot. And I didn't realize that. But I'm like, I want to give the people, like, I really want y'all, I don't know how to say this but without saying it, like what it, because I know it like sounds like typical, like, duh, bitch, you, of course. But I just really want, I just know in my heart, and I believe in my heart of heart, and this is no shade to any other program out there. I don't feel the need that I need to down somebody else's shit too. I really am in my own motherfucking lane. Like, I can't say that enough, right? And I thrive on people saying that I over deliver. Let's just be honest, okay? And I want to do that, and I want to do that for moms. I want mom, like, as corny and as cliche as it sounds, like I enjoy one that I know that I can walk away from my job at any point, but two, I enjoy spending reckless money on my kids and being able to do that. And I want all moms to feel that way. But I do know as a mom, and if you I don't know if this is the era that I'm growing up in or that I'm raising children in, society just makes us feel so terrible about ourselves, and it's like y'all don't even be like, you know how when it was like a trend of people saying like, oh, stay-at-home moms, they don't do anything or they're lazy. I don't understand how they did it. And it's just like, motherfucking house be a now. If you a stay-at-home mom, your house ain't clean, you ain't cooking, you ain't doing it. Now look, I ain't talking to you. But for the ones that like we be out here really fucking trying, okay, and it be a lot. It be a lot. And on top of trying, I can imagine for the women that have to actually put their kids in childcare. Like, sis, I feel you. And again, I wanted to create something for you that can easily allow you to make passive income. That's my goal. That's my vision. That's what I saw. That's what God told me. And y'all, can I tell y'all another thing? I need I'll be trying to get shit off my chest. This is why I get on. This is my therapy session. Y'all my therapist. But I like today, it was like today was like the first day I feel like I kind of like snapped out of it. Like I kind of snapped out of, this is gonna sound bad, but like, y'all, the whole thing, MPM, like Sierra, Flesh Sierra, me, I'm like, bitch, is you crazy? Like, what the hell is you doing? What are you doing? But like this whole time has been God. Me putting together what I put together so far, me sharing it literally has been God. And like today was like the first day for some odd reason. I don't know if it's raining, girl. I don't know. But like I was like, bitch, what is wrong with you? You just decided that you're gonna just launch a program. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I don't want to say blinded because you're not blinded by God. I don't know, girl. It's hard to explain, but literally the confidence, I think the being able to do a point blank period, it has been God. It has not been me. So literally everything that I am, everything that I say, everything, like, I mean, I'm just going to speak my truth. God, every time I'll be like, God, use me and leave me. I'm just going to say, that's why, child, I'm like in the modules, child, I be stuttering. But I'm like, look, God just keep telling me, just be yourself, be real. That's what they're going to resonate with, What'd you say, Sally? Are you taking breaks? Are you resting your mind? That's the thing. I think that's what it is. No, I feel guilty almost for resting, And that's another thing. It's funny. I wrote this down in my journal so I can. It's gonna be a podcast episode that we're gonna talk about, y'all. And I hope y'all know at MPM. So I plan on doing the podcast like live because I want y'all, to be a part of it. But then that way it'll be, able where people can go back and watch it. But then more people can come into the community that way too. But and I have a webinar. Y'all got some. I don't have time to take no mental break, Sally, because I'm like, this shit is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And y'all, it was crazy because today in my story I had like made up this little funny story, like acting like I was sad because people really thrive off of you like failing and shit. It's really sad. But like, I ain't gonna say no names, but the people that be in my stories, the people that be in my motherfucking stories, baby, and I mean like I don't want to say higher because I don't give nobody no motherfucking thing, but it's like, to me, I feel like that's a confirmation. Like, bitch, keep going. You better not motherfucking stop. Everything you already put out is great. Move slow. Oh, thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate that. Open up 8 of them and get the feel of it. Every quarter, release a few more. I appreciate that, Sabrina, but like, I don't want to. I mean, I appreciate that. I do. But again, I really want something that you can have that you can immediately sell. That's going to, again, when I seen that happen for me in Digital Wealth Academy, like literally when I first got my sale, when I got my very first sale, I was kind of like, man, I could do this, but imagine if, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was never, first of all, again, I feel like people, y'all, this is another topic that I'm going to talk about too. Like, there is jealousy, right? But then there's like jealousy, there's envy. And then sometimes I feel like there's like good jealousy. You could be like, man, I wish I had that from somebody, right? Or like, man, I wish I could do this or something like that. And it's like, it's not a bad thing. Like, that's completely normal. And I feel like people need to really we need to humanize that or whatever like that. But then you have them motherfuckers like, this bitch don't deserve it. I should have what she had. That's different. Okay, that's a hater. We don't want to be that. And no, but like when I got inside of there, I like immediately was like, that's why I was so inspired. And I think that's why I talk about DWA how I do, because one, I really believe in it and I think it's amazing. But for once, it was something like a program, I guess, that kind of made me feel like, man, I can do this. And I think that that's kind of my inspiration as far as like why I'm so, I guess, raw. Is that the word? In my in my program for y'all, because I want y'all to feel the exact same way, like how I felt, when I came across DW, and even like DBA. It was funny. Somebody asked me like, what do I got against DBA? Y'all don't have nothing again. I have been very open and honest. I'm sure Brooklyn has heard me say this 1,001 times. I just didn't personally learn anything from DBA. As far as it being a PLR community, it's amazing. Number one PLR, got the coldest PLRs in the game. I don't care what nobody say. And I've always said that and I always stand back. Please don't try to shade me or whatever. Please don't do that. Okay? Let me get that off my chest too. But I appreciate that, Sabrina. I wish I could. But again, I really want y'all to be able to, I want y'all to start getting this money. And I know y'all can't. Like, I'm just being honest, straight up, hey Tequila. I need to text you that stuff that I said I was too. Hey, your module so far amazing. Give yourself some grace. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. People who aren't moms always talk about what moms need and don't need to do. Every time we point the finger to someone else, we have 3 fingers pointing back. Man, you right. You right, Sabrina. Absolutely. And that's why I'm like, man, motherfuckers don't be understanding. Like, I don't know, like today was one of the days, y'all. It was just like, I'm just overwhelmed. And I'm like, but then I always just try to bring myself back to and be in a sense of gratitude. And that's what it is. I feel like because these last couple of days, I haven't really been journaling like how heavy like I used to. And it really helps me release a lot. And I feel like that's why I be trying to tell people, like, we be having so much going on in our heads. Hey, C, happy Friday. We be having so much going on in our head and our mind, and sometimes you just need to process that shit. Like, I tell you all the time, like, I physically don't have, like, again, y'all my internet friends, I fuck with y'all, okay? We fuck with each other, but like physically I don't have, and then not that my husband don't, like, he, again, I say this all the time, girl, he be looking at me like I'm crazy when I be like, babe, the fucking kitchen. Like today I was talking about how my daughter, y'all, have y'all ever went through this for y'all? I mean, obviously y'all got kids, but like, I believe certain behaviors, certain routines, they start at a young age. And like, I'd be like, I think my daughter want to be dirty. But then I'm like, it could just be me. It just could be me. Because I'm like, my son, and I hate to compare them or anything like that, but like, child, she has this thing where she like purposely waits for me to clean up my whole house and then just dump shit every fucking where. But it's like, it ain't no just a toy or two, y'all. I'm talking about like, she literally will take all the clothes in her closet and throw them on the ground. And I'm talking about the shit is in bins, it's hung up, all of this shit is on the ground in the closet. Like, she be doing that like all the fucking time. And I'm like, stressed the fuck out. And I'll be trying to clean up my house. Then, if you're a wife, you be trying to hurry to clean up the house before your husband get here. Child. But you know what it is? That's me struggling with not delegating things and like having cleaners come and stuff like that. But I'm like, I don't want nobody in my shit like that. Like, I have somebody that comes once a month, but you're not going to be in my shit area. I don't like that. I don't like that. People be having spirits on them. I want that in my house. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I got that on my chest. But I really appreciate that, and I would consider that. But my whole thing is like, I guess I know from mentoring people, and honestly, I feel like me releasing like the modules, like how I've been releasing, like literally a little bit at a time, One, I think, not saying that y'all just wouldn't go through it, but I feel like a lot of people, they be skipping over shit and stuff like that too. So then that was a thought at first that I thought about doing, but then I'm like, I don't know, because again, I want y'all to be able to sell the shit immediately and get your money. You know what I'm saying? Because like, at the end of the day, that's what we all trying to make. We trying to make some money so we can either leave our 9-to-5s, have passive income, have another stream of income, whatever, right? So I know that's a goal in mind. I know that's a huge selling point. So let's be honest, my youngest used to do that until I had to clean up her own mess. She didn't like that. Or you had her clean up your own? Is that what you? Because I'm like, what is that? And I'm talking about like, it's really bad, Sally. Like, it's really, really bad. Like, if I pan this camera, if I showed y'all and I'm like, bro, I just cleaned up the whole house. Like, literally, it's like for example, this is our fault. Like, she got a power wheel, a scooter, a fucking, I don't even know what it's called, a 4-wheeler, whatever like that. Literally will drag all of the shit. Her bicycle will drag all of the shit in the kitchen. And motherfuckers be tripping over it and everything. And I'm like, why do you keep doing this? And like, it just be really having me stressed the fuck out. It really do. Her room, I'm like, your room is so cute. I wish I had this growing up. You know how moms, we be trying to live through our kids. That's me. Terrible. No, I'm just playing. No, but like, I'm like, your room is so cute. You're a little girl. Shit everywhere. My husband was like, she's 3, Sierra. She's 3. What do you? And I'm like, no, babe. She's gonna be a baby hoarder. We're setting the tone at an early age, and I don't want that for her. That's valid, girl. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. So I mean, I would consider it, but again, I don't want to let anybody down, and I think that's more so the thing. Like, I just don't want to let nobody down. It's just like, but I don't want to rush it. So again, that's why I think I keep trying to tell y'all, like, y'all, every single like, if you can see the module and it's got a lock on it, there's shit on there. There's videos on there. There's the description, but it's just like, I don't want to. It's not ready. It's not ready. So I'm gonna be releasing some more stuff this weekend and stuff. But honestly, the goal is, and why I got some of y'all in here that's in NPM, I'm just letting y'all know I appreciate y'all being like laid back and cool with me, because I don't want nobody being like, bitch, I paid that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to make sure I show up like how I'm supposed to. But what I plan on doing is, I think what I want to do is next Friday. I haven't said it yet, but I think next Friday what I want to do is release everything. Let me just pray about it again one more time. But I'm gonna release everything. That's the goal. I was planning on it. And then I wanted to go over like kind of like a freebie for y'all, so y'all can just kind of have an idea of how to get ready to set it up, like in your on your online platform store, whatever, however you want to do it. I need to go over like the licensing and everything like that, and how that works, so y'all have a clear understanding of that. So what I plan on doing is, I have the Mompreneur Method YouTube channel, and that's where the podcast is going to be. So I think what I want to do is kind of like treat it like essentially a podcast episode. And honestly, I need to practice to see if I can do all the shit that I want to do anyway. So with y'all being in there, that would be really, really helpful. But I think what I'm gonna do is probably do that either Friday, because I was thinking, my plan is that I'm trying to hurry up and put a webinar together to kind of promote and talk about it, that y'all can send to y'all people. So when y'all invite them, that way when they buy it from the webinar, girl, I got a whole plan. When they buy it from the webinar and stuff like that, that'll start bringing people in. But just a quick overview, basically. And yes, girl. Did you eat all your pasta? Yes. Okay, I'll read it in a minute. Okay, and then you can go to bed. Okay, give me a second. Okay, thank you. But yeah, so that's the plan. So that's why I'm trying to hurry up and just kind of. But I don't know. Maybe you're right, Sabrina. If y'all okay with that, I'll see. Because I feel like, will that make me feel a little bit better? I don't know. Yes, baby. Go ahead and call him, girl. But I think the only thing is, I guess if I was to do that, then maybe I'll keep the price lower. We'll keep it at like $276. Baby, this was gonna go up, y'all. I mean, I'm telling y'all, this was something that I really seriously, at minimum, was gonna sell for $777. So I'm just letting y'all know. But sorry, where was I at? You're not letting anyone down. Oh, thank you, Sabrina. You gonna make me cry. Thank you. Tell her to clean up her closet. Okay, period. I will, Sabrina. Oh, girl, she will play me in my face, man. I swear, it's just like, you know what it is? And I feel like this is where my good sis Tori gonna come in. Tori, if you come back and watch this live, shout out to Tori, because she's a life coach. Yes, baby. Oh, good job, girl. You gotta go clean up your room. Go clean your room, okay? And then mommy read your book, okay? Okay. She trying to put on for the camera. That ass normally would not have said okay. But no, I think what it is, and this is why I'm so excited about the community and to hear from y'all and everything like that. But I think it's just not having that maternal, like, just help as far as like, a mom, a grandmother. I don't have that. And I just be needing some direction, baby. I don't know what the fuck I'm out here doing when it comes to motherhood sometimes. I just be winging this shit. Baby, I just wake up and we're going with the flow. So thank you, Sabrina. I needed that. She said, okay. She said, Mommy, I'm going to go clean my room. That's what I do with my mini dress. You do. Say you gotta give to get. You gotta give to get. Girl, I do. I be trying. Because she really don't fuck with me. She's more so a daddy's girl. So you know how that goes. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna think about that. So that's the plan. Sorry that this got sidetracked. If y'all didn't know, I'm launching my own program. I have some of my amazing moms in here in the Mompreneur Method. It's literally the course or program that I created that has like different courses inside of it, so you can learn how to learn literally all things digital marketing. But it is more so a spiritual it's like talking to your homegirl, right? But she putting you on game, show you how to get this money, how to help you with productivity hacks, how to utilize ChatGPT. I go over so many things inside of there, and it's just really going to be a game changing experience. And I'm so excited. I'm stressed out about it, but we're gonna get there. But in order for me to be able to create NPM, I learned everything that I learned literally to put in that program, but to make it my own, obviously. I learned it from Digital Wealth Academy, and that is usually the program that I'm always on here talking about. How I got on Do Not Disturb and my phone still ringing. Okay, sorry. Um, but yeah, so I always try to get on here and answer questions. I know a lot of people come back and watch my lives. I've gotten a couple of new subscribers and stuff like that. People are like, "What is DW?" DW? It literally is all over my channel, all over my channel. Because literally, once I found a system that worked for me and like a program that could help me, and broke it down in the way that I personally understood, like I ran with it, and it has helped me make literally over 6 figures, almost. We almost at two. We almost at two. But we getting there, and just help me learn to mentor people, coach people, and now launch my very own program. So I'm so grateful. I will always be grateful for Digital Wealth Academy. So I will quickly share that with y'all. And up until Sunday, like I told y'all, some of y'all, if you get Digital Wealth Academy and your mom, I will be letting you in my community, the Mompreneur Method, absolutely free. So, girl, and it's a resale program. That's what I was on here talking about at first. So, if you would like to get in for free, you definitely can. But I will say the early bird pricing, I am allowing some moms to come in to go ahead and help me really just put input on it and have a say as well too, because y'all tell me like how do you learn? Okay, what is more helpful for you? Some people are visual learners, some people like more so like an audio book and stuff like that. So I've tried to implement both of that because that's how I feel like I learn. I can't, especially as a mom, sit at a goddamn screen all goddamn day. That'd be another thing, y'all, that be stressing me the fuck out. Trying to be it's sitting at this computer. I don't go nowhere. Okay. But babe said we was gonna go on a date tonight. Have y'all seen Sinners? We're gonna go see that. And I am not a go to the movie type of girl. So babe was like, yeah, you need to get out of the house. We need to take a break. Would you say? Yes, she's 14 and it worked so far. Okay, well, girl, I'm gonna try. I'm like, she ain't a fresh. Well, she'll be 4 in August, but girl, when I tell you, stressing me the fuck out. Stressing me the fuck out. And she's only 3. So I'm like, I can only imagine. So let me quickly share my screen with y'all. Actually, I'm gonna drag this back over. No, actually, no. That way I can see the comments. Does Sierra? This with y'all because they're actually about to have a masterclass. Yep, a masterclass happening in a minute. But this is Digital Wealth Academy, girl. Hopefully y'all can see me. This is the I think beginner friendly course that literally taught me everything that I know. Digital Wealth Academy it comes in multiple languages and it has students literally in over 100 countries. So baby, bilingual, bicoastal, whatever you want to call it. Okay, she got you covered. What you just said? Have your husband buy an extra seat that way no one has to sit there. we do that, girl. We sit by the See, look, this is the thing. I'm not a going to the movie type of girl. First of all, baby, I will bootleg the little websites and stuff, baby. I'm a bootleg and stream it to the TV because I don't like people. But no, the when I girl, I'm embarrassed. I think the last movie I went to go see was either Get Out or Avengers Endgame, whichever one came out the last. That's the last movie I do not go to the movies because one I be like, it's dirty, I need wipes. But we trying something different. We've been trying to do different date nights and stuff. So everybody's been talking about the movie, so I'm like, okay, let me see it. But girl, I'm hearing that I need to pray, child. I've been hearing crazy stuff about it. But anyways, no, girl, we always sit by the handicapped people, or like not by the handicapped people, but the handicapped seats. That's where it sits, sis. That's where I always sit at. Because it'd be like, I don't know, in your city, do you have to like do that assigned seat bullshit where you have to pick your seats ahead of time? Not like how it was back in the day, or maybe that's just me because that really messed me up. Like when they started doing it, I'm like, so I got assigned seats, but okay. But yeah, like it'd be like 4 handicap things, so we always sit in them last 2 in the aisle, and it'd be cool. But we usually do that. I ain't never really bought no third seat before. I never thought about that. You're on to something, sis. You're on to something. Because I got that little pass, girl. Don't even be using it. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. So this is Digital Wealth Academy again. Of course, that I got started with. As you can see, there is 111,000 members. Y'all, this number was just at 109 the other day. And I always feel grateful because I was like, man, I contribute to this number. Like I think 2 people already bought DWA for me earlier today. So baby, I'm just telling you, it really is. It's life changing. Now, this is something I'm not gonna lie to you. Work is required, girl. It's required, but it's work that's worth it. I, as much as I be saying I hate sitting at the computer and everything like that, to me, I think it's absolutely worth it because of the things that I've been able to do. All because I invested in myself. I was terrified. I always tell my story. I was selling my own products. Nobody was buying that shit. But once I learned marketing skills and branding skills and how to actually sell things and actually how to position myself online or being myself, not putting on the facade, being like literally how I show up is how I show up. It really changed the game for me. And I learned everything and all of that from this program here. Like I said, it does come in multiple languages. And another really cool thing that's included with Digital Wealth Academy is you get access to master classes from different people that are 7-8 figure earners. So you're learning from people that are actually implementing the things that they're telling you, if that makes sense, right? And they have a class that's getting ready to go on right now with Miss Paula P and Diana, where they just give you, different tips and tricks to really take your business to the next level. I tell people all the time, I'm not a gatekeeper or nothing like that, but when it comes to these courses, I ain't gonna lie, everybody out here giving this information, right? But there's a certain way to present it to make people understand, to really help you take it to the next level. All this information is, people make videos about this shit all the time and it's free on YouTube, right? But it would take you forever to try to put all this together yourself and really be able to do it and implement it. I think a lot of the times people get really, really overwhelmed with trying to consume so much information, then turn around and try to apply it to your business, still be working a 9 to 5, trying to, live your life. Like, it's a lot. But by, DWA, I love the fact that she actually took the time to really structure something that made sense and to put things in certain categories where it's kind of like, okay, in reference to this is here. In reference to this is what the fuck you need right here. So I'm gonna show y'all once we hop in the classroom. But yeah, so one of the master classes is happening. Maybe if I'm still on here, I'll show y'all before I get out, because it's just a little Zoom class. But I love. I got to show you the testimonies because this is one of my favorite things about it. I think anytime I get kind of low or in my feelings, I'm like, okay, let me be reminded. But here is where a lot of the people inside of the community, share their wins, share, like, hey, they just got their first sale, how much money they're making. And that's really important. A lot of people be acting funny when it comes to money and stuff like that. Like, they don't want to talk about it. They feel like it makes people feel a certain type of way. But baby, no, show it, because if I see it, that means I can do it. It's not about like who's making more. I mean, I don't look at it like that. If I see somebody that said they made 30,000, I'm like, bitch, let me, you know what I'm saying? So seriously, like, I really, really appreciate it. And again, you're one really amazing thing is you're around like-minded individuals that's on the same shit, on the same journey as you. And you need that, because sometimes our own family and our friends aren't as supportive, or they simply just don't get it, and that can be very discouraging in your journey and really kind of hold you back. I see so many people, and I've mentored so many people where like it don't even be them. They doing everything right, but because their circle and the people that they have around them is fucking their head up, it's fucking their belief up, and that's causing self-doubt in them, or making them think that they're not good enough, because the ones that's supposed to love them and fuck with them, they ain't even fucking with, so which that's that's a topic and a story for another day. But anyways, let's go through some of these testimonies, girl. This first one says, my new side hustle turned full-time. I started DWA working my 9 to 5. After 1 month, I was earning more online than my job. I quit last week and haven't looked back. Okay, Kayla, period. Miranda always showing her stuff. Made this before noon today on a random Sunday. I feel like it's going to be a 5K day. And sis was basically saying she made, I think, like $2,900. Amazing, just in a day. From reselling a program that somebody else created. You know what I mean? That literally sells itself. That's why I always tell people, like, why Digital Wealth Academy is game changer. There's a reason why it's the #1 program on the school platform for marketing and sales. Okay, like, the numbers don't lie, baby. Okay, this number, I'm telling you, when I was just on here the other day, we was at 109,000. We had 111,000. So the numbers speak. Okay, this person here, Sarah, says she made $4,324 in just 24 hours. Okay, Sarah went from overwhelmed to over 4K in revenue in just 24 hours. Here's the wild part. She did it without running paid ads. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing too, y'all. A lot of people, I feel like I've been getting that question a lot. They're like, well, so are you paying for ads? No, this is all, a lot of us that are in here. I mean, there are some people that, like, I mean, obviously Rachel, she runs ads and stuff like that because it's her program. But hell no, this is organic promotion. Okay, like, literally, just like what I'm doing right now, this is something that you would do if you got inside of Digital Wealth Academy. My personal strategy at this point, honestly, is just going live. I get a lot of sales from going live, and I get a lot of sales from like doing a Q&A and just honestly answering people's questions. At the end of the day, I don't want to say nobody give a damn about the program, but people buy from people, y'all. And that's the thing. They have to like you. They have to feel like they resonate with you. And it's not about getting on here trying to make up a story, make up a traumatic experience so people will understand you. Like I share my true story, what I was going through. My husband working 2 full-time jobs. It was killing him. I felt like I was a single mama at the time because he was always at work to try to, provide for us. And I fell upon this. There was a point where I didn't even want to invest in myself because I thought it was too good to be true, because I had so-called already took a digital marketing course, webinar. That's what it was, webinar, that had just different little pillars that taught me how to create digital product, but they didn't tell you how to sell it. So I kind of had it made up in my mind that I was like, oh, it's too good to be true. It's probably a scam. These motherfuckers on here lying, and luckily I had seen someone that looked like me, which kind of made me make that, take that step and not really be afraid. And when I seen that she was doing it and she was doing it faceless, I was like, wow, like nobody knows that, nobody knows who you really are and stuff like that. And you can make money. That really kind of sparked my curiosity. It was like, oh, it really is a strategy. And I'm like, but still, so I can sell something that somebody already took the time to put all this work in and create and make money from. And baby, ever since I got started with Digital Wealth Academy, haven't looked back. Okay. And it literally has a lot, like I tell people all the time, like easily make 10K months with this. You know what I'm saying? Like now it is an affiliate program. When I first got started with it, was master resale, right? So it was 100% profit. Now, on a sale, I walk away with $422. The program is $497. You can get started with it on a payment plan. You can use Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm, Girl, or get on a custom payment plan. But after you can start selling it if you use Klarna or Afterpay. So that's a really cool thing. And you'll learn a lot of information. I tell people all the time, I wouldn't even get it. I know this sounds kind of fucked up coming from me, but like, it's not even about getting it to resell. Like that's just an extra perk of it. That is, to me, that's not the main purpose of it. Like, yeah, absolutely. You can make a lot of money from it, but like, just like now, how I was telling y'all earlier, I'm getting ready to move on and kind of launch my own thing, the Mompreneur Method. But I wouldn't have been able to do that without Digital Wealth Academy. It literally taught me everything that I know. So I like to go in here. I always tell like the different people that I coach and mentor, like, hey, stay in these testimonies, girl, because they're going to keep you motivated and excited. Because again, if you see all these people winning, and if they get 15 sales in 34 hours, like in 35 hours, that's crazy, right? This person from $0 to $5,894, like real people all over the world, black, white, yellow, purple, men, women, young, old, that are really changing their lives from literally investing in themselves. The hardest part is just investing in yourself, willing to do it. But my whole thing is, if you do, and I tell people all the time, I talk myself out of sales all the time. I'm like, girl, if you're not going to commit time, people are quick to say like, it's because I work my job and this and that. But okay, but if you're trying to get away from your 9 to 5, what are you doing to work on it? It's not, you work on your 9 to 5, and then from 6 to 12, it's like you work on your business so you can find a way out, so you can create passive income for yourself, so you can be able to afford life insurance for your family for once, and open up a trust for your kids and things like that. Working a 9 to 5 is just like, it's just enough to get by these days. You know what I'm saying? But we have to learn a way to create passive income for yourself. And I'm so grateful that for Digital Wealth Academy, because it's allowed me to do that. It's allowed me to take the money that I've earned from this and start investing in other things, and really just take it. I've really completely changed my relationship with money. And I think that that's why I personally, I guess, seen a lot of success in this, is because of the relationship that I used to have with money. I was like, money is just for bills, girl. Money is just for bills. That's all I thought. But it's like, no, money is a tool for you to use to make more money, to make more money, to make more money, to be able to do, things and be happy. We all deserve the lives that we want to live. And for a lot of us, it takes money, and it's not that we have to kill ourselves to make, to be able to make money. It's a way to create systems that work for you, so you can make money, and to be able to basically monetize my life. I'm grateful for that shit. That's why I'm always trying to put people on and tell people about this program, because again, it changed everything for me. So again, I love to go in these testimonies daily. Just to be reminded, you know what I'm saying? Like, baby, it can happen. There's people here making 30K days. You know what I'm saying? I haven't personally hit that yet. I've had some good days, baby, 10K days, but that's been my highest, just being completely honest. So let me just kind of hop into the actual training. And this is where you're going to learn everything, girl. This is where the good stuff is at, right? So DWA is video instruction modules, right? And they're broken down, again, based off of the skills that you kind of want to focus on. So like, if you want to learn email marketing, they got an email marketing in there. If you want to just learn the foundation of Instagram, just social media and understanding algorithms and how they work, shit's in here. Okay. Same thing. Like, if you just want to kind of like a quick little run through, I personally always tell people, go through the whole the whole Digital Wealth Academy. But if you want a quick little run through and you trying to cheat the system, they have this digital product crash course in here. But how it's broken down into different little pillars in their video instruction. So as you can see here, this is one of the co-creators in here. His name's Richard. He is an 8-figure earner, and he does teach some of the master classes here and there. But he gives you like real strategies that he's personally using, that he still uses to help launch and scale your business and take it to the next level. So they have like mindset shifts, this 20 million viral content strategy, productivity hacks, how to use your personal life and create viral content from that. Because again, I think a lot of people think the key to making money is not being they self, but it's like the thing about it is when you double down on your authenticity, baby, it's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? You can really take off with that. So I personally love the video instruction because it's just easier for me to follow. I'm not more of I can't sit there and read no PDF or nothing like that. That's just not who I am. Wait, you can start reselling it even if you're on a payment plan. Yeah, if you use Klarna or Afterpay, Sally, you can definitely start reselling it. But if you did the custom payment plan where it didn't require a credit check or something like that, then you can't resell it. So that's the only catch. So y'all, I'm gonna go through just a couple of the modules just so y'all can see. So we have mindset. This is really important when launching a business. It's so important to really kind of get out of the mindset of like scarcity and operating from like desperate energy. Richard does a really good job covering a lot of this in here about writing a letter to yourself, how to create a vision board that's literally going to be achievable for you. Really, really good information that you need that a lot of people don't include when it comes to creating businesses and stuff like that. They give you the strategy and shit that you need, but it's like mindset is 80% of this. So I really appreciate that they did put this in here. Very, very detailed. As you can see, all of these are just different videos that you can actually click on and watch. And that will help you. And, I like the fact that you can kind of skip around. You're not required to kind of go through everything in order to get through it. I always tell people take what you need and leave what you don't. They have this foundation module in here. Definitely one of those go-to modules that I personally recommend going in because they do key factors into building a strong longevity business and really understanding like why you're doing it. Like people always hear the word niche, but really breaking it down and understanding why. I always tell people though, when y'all go inside of this module, don't feel the need that you have to pick, because I know like Daniela, she says like the wealth and relationships and health are like the top earning niches, and that's great. But I see so many people that do that and they're like, oh well, I'm just going to do something on health because they said that that's one of the higher earning niches. But at the same time, if you're not passionate about it, if it's not easy for you to talk to, if it's not easy for you to talk about when motherfuckers ain't watching or whatever, you're going to experience burnout really, really quick. So it's really important to think like, and I had to learn this kind of the hard way too, like who can I talk to all day and it doesn't feel like work, it doesn't feel strained. That is my business. Those are the women that I talk to, which are moms, which is why I showed up that way, y'all. When I used to be on here, I'd be like, oh, I'm talking to everybody, and that's why I wasn't reaching people. When I was trying to sell my UGC products and stuff like that, I'm like, this is for everybody. Everybody can do this, everybody. But it was like, no, the more you niche down, the better and the faster you'll actually see results. Me being a smaller creator and stuff like that and having creators with large followings, I have learned just so much that like, man, I'm up here making money like how the big heads do, and I don't even have a fraction of the same kind of followers. It's all about how clear your message is, and and people know that you're talking to them. Like when you really like double down on that and perfect that, like your earning potential is insane. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, and again, that's kind of one of those things that I really did from inside of here. They talk about pre-launch, and this is another thing that's so important that I personally didn't know when it comes to launching a product. I see so many people when they start out, they're so excited about their product. They're like, man, I worked on this planner like forever. I know it's going to go crazy. It's so detailed, and it'd be amazing. But because they pop up on the scene and didn't pre-launch and didn't talk about and didn't leave breadcrumbs online, don't nobody know. Like people don't realize that it takes the human race, people, whatever, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12 times to see you before they actually buy. It's not that your product sucks. It's not that it's not detailed. It's not that it's the greatest thing in the world. It's that you don't have the marketing skills. And if you learn them, it'll change the game for you. It really will. So pre-launching, again, I really, appreciate this module a lot because I didn't know that. Like I was just like, well, if my shit is amazing, it's going to be amazing. Okay, it's going to do amazing. No, baby, you need to pre-launch that shit. And they talk about that in here. So that's another one of those modules that I'm like, girl, make sure when you get DWA, you go through it, okay? When you get inside of Digital Wealth Academy, in order to be able to resell it, if that's something that you want to do, you will need to have an online platform. There's so many different ways you can do it. You can start from scratch and like build like a funnel completely. You can use like things like System.io and get like your own domain and things like that. Chad, I don't recommend that route. Or you can just use something simple like a pretty much done for you store like Stand Store or Beacons. And that's the route that I always tell people to personally go, just because girls gonna save you so much time. I want to get my systems up and going ASAP, right? And with Stand Store, you can absolutely do that. It's so easy, so simple, straight to the point, and it's a one-stop shop. I can I have my appointments in there. So when I have like appointments with my mentors and stuff like that, like excuse me, y'all, Stand Store is a one-stop shop. I really truly love it. And if you want a free 14-day trial, I have them linked in all of my videos. So like just click the description box where you can get a free 14-day trial. But I tell people Stand Store is $29 for like a basic version. They have a $99 version with the pro version. That's the one I have. I think it's definitely worth it because you can just do so much with the email marketing. Like again, schedule your appointments, create and host your digital products, create a community, so many things. But you do have like other options like Beacons. And I tell people start that way starting off. And I say that, and I don't want to say like I know you ain't gonna go through all the way with it, but just in case you don't, I don't want you to commit to paying for something else or whatever like that. That's why I just be telling people, girl, start with Beacons. That's what I did when I started out, and then I was like, okay, I'm taking this shit serious. Okay, the money flowing. Then I upgraded to Stand Store, and I had both stores for a while, like because of the payment options. But now everybody pretty much has the same payment system. So I'm strictly a Stand Store girly now, and I love it. Stand Store is amazing to their creators. I am a part of their ambassador program, and I fuck with Stand Store. I'm just saying. So if you want a good website, an easy website that's beginner friendly, girl, go with the Stand Store option. But again, nothing's wrong with Beacons. And they have all of this set up in here. So when you get in here, and again, with this being a done for you course, they show you how to do everything. So you're not alone. Again, not only are you getting a community, but one, if you get Digital Wealth Academy for me, I'm gonna help you anyway. But two, like the way they literally are showing you how to set up your business, you're not just thrown out here to try to like figure it out. Now, granted, it's on you to be disciplined enough to go in here and actually watch the information and follow through with it. But again, it literally is like a cheat sheet for you to set up your business. So that's a pretty cool thing about it. Like I was saying earlier, they go over email marketing. This is another and really essential when it comes to having a business, whether it's a clothing line, again, coffee line, whatever. Like it's so important to have email marketing and have an email list as a whole. Social media could get shut down. Social media could disappear, whatever. So it's so important that you have your customers, your clients, the people that follow you on a list, and that you can always be in contact with them. If you want to use it for your YouTube channel, hell, whatever. Maybe you just dropped a blog or something like that. Having an email list is essential in your business and keeping people. And honestly, it's another kind of like personal interaction where people feel like, okay, girl, she's like the real deal. It's business, And as much as it can be somewhat spammy, some of them spams be getting me sometimes. Like I always tell people, Fashion Nova gets me all the time. I don't be getting no Pretty Little Thing no more. But I used to. I don't know. I could probably unsubscribe from their ass because baby, them emails be insane. But it is a great way to run your business and just let people know about offers. Again, we're talking about pre-launching and shit like that. This is a great way. Matter of fact, I need to be sending out an email today saying that I'm wrapping up the my early bird pricing for my program. So things like that, that's what I utilize it for. And it has made me a lot of money. I ain't gonna lie. Email marketing is not one of my strongest suits. Not that it's not one of my strongest suits. I just don't do it as much as I should because, girl, I be trying to be like people. I be like, that shit is annoying as fuck. Don't keep sending me no emails because I'm gonna unsubscribe from your ass. So that's why I don't do them. But I know if I really double down and like in the beginning when I used to, baby, because I ain't gonna lie, when I first started, baby, people was getting emails from me about 3 times a week. Baby, I don't see y'all shit no more. I don't. I be having a lot going on. Okay, girl, I'll be making my money, so I'll be good. But no, it really is a great way to. I don't care if you a hairstylist, baby. Make you an email list, okay? And you can learn that in here. Building trust with your audience, so important. Kind of one of those things. And again, y'all, as you can see, very, 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 very detailed upon detail upon detail upon detail. Like I can't say it enough. That's why I love Digital Wealth Academy. That's why I honestly feel like, man, in my program, I got to include all these details too. Because again, I love the way that they broke it down. I love the things that like there's one way to give instruction, but again, like take me that extra, I need that extra layer taking me back. So they talk about things like how to be consistency, talking about like how consistency is key, how to stand out, the psychology of selling, all these things that are so important. Something as simple as eye contact in your videos, okay? Portraying confidence, visual storytelling. These are things that you don't think that you need, but once you, again, for me, and I'm just speaking from my experience, once you actually go in and like hear these, like, oh damn, I didn't think about it. Like, that's so true. Because a lot of us, we forget, like when we start selling things or when we create our businesses, we take us out of it. It's like, no, you are your customer. How did you feel? What were the questions that you had and stuff like that? And so again, they talk about that all in here. And as you can see, you can kind of like skip around and change the video. You don't have to like just watch them all in order. And then a lot of people don't know this, but like I love a good check. It just does something for me. When you complete a video, if you come over here and mark it as complete, or you can unmark it as complete, I like that. That really makes me feel like I accomplished something. I don't know. I do that with my to-do list for the day. Like, girl, I need that. It's really a good productivity hack to make you feel like you're doing something. What's wrong, baby? You okay? He said he coming. What? He said he on his way, baby. That's why I thought you was gonna take a nap, okay? But yeah, y'all. So that's building trust. Let me hurry up and get off here because I got this call. You ready to go night?
Yes.
Oh, okay, girl. We about to go. Okay.
Why did they call?
Okay. And then lastly, y'all, I'm just gonna show y'all some more stuff that I'm gonna get off here. If y'all have any questions, definitely put them in the chat. They have a content vault. So another thing that's really cool that's included with Digital Wealth Academy is, girl, you probably wondering, how the hell am I gonna be promoting this? I don't know what to talk about. Whatever. They give you flyers in here. I'm not gonna click on it. I've showed it a few times before. I actually have a DWA video on my channel, so you're more than welcome to check it out. But they give you content in here. So literally something as simple as, what is a digital product? What is digital marketing? How much money you can make if you made 5 sales? Already done templates that, one, you can take and use and kind of remix them, make them your own, maybe add your brand codes, or two, use them for inspiration to create your own stuff. You know, it's not about just using them. I use them all over and over all the time. Call him, baby. Here. He said he was on his way. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I got kids. Here. See if he answers, okay? But yeah, so that's with it being a done for you. When we say done for you, that's why it's done for you, because literally everything is ready to go for you. You just gotta, baby, show up. You just gotta present it. That's it, you know. So all of that's in there for you to use. It'll take you to Canva. So I definitely recommend that you do have a Canva account. You can use the free option, but I recommend pro option. Did she clean some clothes? She did, girl. She definitely did. They do talk about branding, which is important. Branding is key, y'all. I always tell people, when you think of the brand McDonald's, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, punk ass Target, you think of their colors, right? So it's the same thing, and they talk about that, and they're creating a brand. I see so many people when they start out, they be having this font, this cursive font, that font. It's red, it's blue, it's yellow, and I'm like, girl, give us something to remember you by. You know what I'm saying? So again, branding is so important when it comes to, being online. So they talk about that in here. They have attraction marketing, how to sell in your stories, how to sell in your DMs, faceless marketing, y'all. So much good information in here that's going to set you up for success. Navigating Instagram. I got to show you this module because it's so detailed. Who don't want to grow on Instagram and just be able to navigate it, because it's constantly always changing. I heard they got new updates coming next week. I'm like, child. That's why I don't even be bothering no more with Instagram. But again, really good information on here. If you just want to learn how to grow on social media alone, Digital Wealth Academy is this Instagram module is really helpful and really can help you. Like, do y'all see all this? Do y'all see all this? Yeah. Everything that you need all in one place. And I love that. Like, hey, if you're like, hey man, I just want to grow on Instagram, fuck that. You can just click on the module and go straight. You don't want to go through all the stuff, you don't. And again, like, if you don't want to resell this, you don't have to. I have so many people that use it for their personal development, for their business, and that's it. Like, they have no intention, they don't care to resell it. Like, but having that option and knowing that it's always there, like, say if you decide you might want to close your business or something, at least you always have something that it's like, damn, okay, I can start reselling this, girl. Hell, it basically sells itself, obviously, because there's so many people in here. It's constantly growing every day. Them testimonies alone, baby, that's how I sell DWA. Like, there is no, there's a strategy, but there's not a strategy, y'all. This is how I show up every day, and it allows me to get sales. I just show people the information that helped me, that's helping me launch my own program, and this is how I make money. This is how simple it is. And yes, it consists of confidence. Yes, it consists of knowing what you're talking about just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But again, I've been not given. I had to pay for it, but I have something that I can always go back in, refresh my memory, and rely on. It's not about knowing everything. I didn't create this, so it's not my job to know absolutely every single thing in here. But can I point you in the right direction? When my mentees be asking me questions and I'm like, girl, I don't know. Let me go back in here and check. I'm so grateful that I have that and that I'm able to do that. They do have how to create your own digital product in here. So again, really step by step in how to like utilize Canva and she walks you through it. So again, it's not about like looking at this and taking it exactly for what it is. It's about taking this information and finding how you can use it for your own, for yourself. Not saying that you have to create your own digital product. For honestly, probably about the first 7 months of my journey, I strictly only focused on reselling Digital Wealth Academy because I was like, girl, the number, I mean, let's be honest. What the hell am I worried about selling a $10 ebook for? Who cares, But you can make a lot of money from low ticket items as well too. But I'm just a straight shooter. I'm like, people don't read ebooks. People don't care about guides. And I don't even want to waste nobody's time like that. So baby, I'm just going to give you the sauce. Okay. And DWA is the sauce. Got it? Okay. They have the viral reel system. Everything is reels, content creation, y'all. Everything that you motherfucking need, right? CapCut editing, photography, baby videography, Canva essentials, every single thing that you need all in one place for you to utilize, apply to your business, do whatever, take the information. Again, I tell people all the time, even the modules alone, girl, if you don't take these modules and sum them up and create your own product from it, it's not about, you're not stealing or whatever like that. It's like you're stealing it if you're taking somebody's word for word, everything they did. This information is online. It's absolutely free. There's so many different programs and courses out there like this, y'all. That's exactly the same. But again, her delivery, the way she structured it, that is what made it so. And I think that's why so many people are successful. There's a lot of courses out here, like there are tons and tons. We know that, right? But again, the way that this was put together and how it works and the details of the information, it's like, because people be trying to give you information, but they'll like give you 5 out of the 10 steps. Baby, what's the back end? How am I going to see this all the way through? And again, I love the fact that they see you through. Okay. They have TikTok shop, affiliate marketing. This is really a good module to definitely go through. You need to I feel like know this information is important. What else? Well, UGC. This is another amazing module that's really, really good. It's worth price alone of what Digital Wealth Academy is, because this is a whole nother way that you can create income for yourself. How you can get on PR lists with different brands if that's something that you're interested in. Like, girl, UGC is that girl. But again, detailed upon detailed upon detailed. Y'all see how this? Y'all see how this? This is just in one module. I'm still scrolling. Yeah. All that. So plenty of information. I know it may seem like overwhelming or whatever, but honestly, I'm grateful for that because I have everything that I need and I can just go find it. Boom, it's right there. And then on top of that, with being in such a large community now, 9 times out of 10, a question that you got, baby, you can go up here to the little search bar, type it in, and baby, the keyword will pop up. And I'm sure somebody, their mama, or somebody, their mama, their cousin, or sister probably didn't already ask the question. So you know what I mean? Like, y'all, we all go through the same things. That's why I always say, like, I am constantly repeating myself, because it's like every time a new person starts, it's kind of like, okay, this journey. And I'm just appreciative that I've been able to, I guess you can say, absorb all this information and be able to use it and help so many people start their journey, start making passive income, lead a 9 to 5. Like, I'm just grateful to be a part of that. They also have this high ticket sales. I'll even show you how to create your own course. I use this when creating my program in PM. I did rely on this a lot and took some information from it. They go over drop shipping, Chat GPT. They have health and wellness. So if you want a little workout plan, girl, they got some workouts in here for you. Leg day, arm day, all that shit, girl. Pinterest, you can get monetized on Pinterest. One day after I get all my stuff together, I'm really going to dive into that because I really want to do that. Yes. Oh, did you clean up your room? Did you clean up? Okay, you didn't. Got it. How to monetize on YouTube, girl. How to monetize on Amazon, print on demand. You see how she just walked away. Network, girl. They got so much good stuff in here. So I'm telling y'all, a one-stop shop program that gives you everything that you need to get. And look, boom, I can show y'all real quick this little masterclass. If they let me in, I'm about to try to attend this for a little bit anyway before I hop on this call. But yeah, y'all, everything that you need. So if you want to get Digital Wealth Academy, like I said, I am doing a special currently right now, where I will throw in, if you're a mom, free access to my program, NPM. It is another resale option where you can learn how to, you learn all things digital marketing. learn productivity hacks as a mom, learn how to manage and run a business all while balancing motherhood. So I'm only doing this up until Sunday. I do have early bird pricing going on. Let me make sure I'll be trying not to make sure I'm not coming in here.
Recording in progress.
Oh, this is the Spanish one. I'm sorry, y'all. It's me forgetting I was on here. Chill, I didn't got my damn days mixed up. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I ain't attending this class because it's in Spanish. But I'll be trying to make sure I don't be y'all. Because what then is when people get on Zoom, they be talking like that is so rude. That's why I had pause like that. I'm sorry. Okay, well it's the Spanish one right now. So girl, if you bilingual, you could have got into that one. But I know they've been switching up the people, so that's why I thought it was somebody else doing it today. But anyways, yeah. So one stop shop, everything that you need, girl. Sorry, y'all got such. That kind of threw me off real quick. But yeah, so if you want to get Digital Wealth Academy, I will have it linked down below in the repost of this video. Again, I always tell people when you get it, anybody that knows me, when you get it, you have my support. I ain't mentoring no more, but you do get my number or whatever like that because I really do believe in the program. All I just ask is that you actually put in the work and go in it. I'm not here to y'all, let me not be shady. I ain't gonna be shady. Let me get off of here. But yeah, this is something that it's not a get rich quick scheme by any means. But if you apply the work, your results are like there is no cap to it. There's no, and that's the one thing that I'm like, man, it's dope. As long as I have Wi-Fi and a motherfucking phone, I ain't gonna never be broke again. I ain't gonna never be broke again. So I'm so grateful for it. The hardest part, honestly, is just investing in yourself and believing that you do it. But I don't know about you, baby. If I spend $400 on something, I'm gonna get to it. But it's worth it. And again, I tell myself all the time, I was gonna let $497 go, really $125 because I was scared to do the payment plan. Okay, but I was gonna let that hold me back from making almost now my second 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just so grateful for the program. I'm grateful for Rachel. I'm grateful for Missy. I be telling everybody, look, I'm grateful for Amber because Amber told Missy. Missy told me, and I'm just so excited. And now again, I'm able to launch my own program from these skills that I've acquired over this short period of time. Like it hasn't even been a year officially yet that I've been in this space. And, you know, even though I started out trying to sell my own products, girl, and they flopped, I'm grateful that I went through that because it really kind of, it's like having a shitty ass man and then you get a good man. You don't know what a good man is, you know what I'm saying? Because you had the shitty girl. So it's kind of the same thing, you know, because I didn't have those skills and because I was missing so much information and I wanted to give up. I'm so glad that I didn't. I'm so glad that God brought that opportunity back to me because I was like, I'm not doing that again. I already tried it and it didn't work. But no, you gotta have an open mind. So stop thinking everything is a scam or a pyramid scam or too good to be true. Ask questions, do your research. Like, you know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker ain't willing to answer your question, that's when you need to be worried. It probably is a scam. Or they be like, oh, you doing too much or you asking for too much. That's when you need to be worried. Okay. But seriously, like digital marketing, y'all, is not going nowhere. It's really out here changing lives. People want information like that, instant download, like not even trying to be funny. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off of here. You know, with everything going on, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but like with these tariffs and shit like that, I feel for business owners that have physical products and that are getting them from out of the country. Like, baby, I'm so grateful that I didn't, because look, I was trying to launch my own little luxury like loungewear line. And girl, I'm so thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I went the digital marketing route. I mean, I'm sorry, I feel for the business owners out here because that's a lot. That's a lot. I couldn't imagine going through the things that they like. My business is literally from my phone. I don't have to worry about no physical products. Honestly, it's low risk, game changer. Okay, and anybody can do it. Whether you're young, old, black, white, yellow, purple, blue. It like you can do it. You know, and it's like you just have to be willing to be disciplined to learn some information. And I feel like you can learn it in such a short period of time. This ain't college. People go back to school. You be willing to go back to school, but I'm gonna go back to school for 3 years and get in all this debt or whatever, and then be like, you know what? I don't even want to do it. Versus just investing in a program that literally, like, I'd be like, y'all, I be making money like hell. I ain't gonna say no celebrities, but damn near shit. Cause I'm like, it's insane. Yo, earning potential is not capped, you know? Dope. Basically use it as a stepping stool or a foundation to create your own. I mean, honestly, but you don't have to though. You don't have, like, Sally, I'm being straight up all in 100 with you. I would be cool just reselling DWA, honestly. Like I could still leave my job. Honestly, my husband wouldn't have to work because what I make from Digital Wealth Academy, which again, y'all, is why it's like I don't even try to be funny. Like I believe in the program. I'm not just getting on here just to say it because obviously I make money from it, but it really does work. And the people that apply the work really will it changes like their life. Like y'all see it. Y'all see them testimonies and stuff. That's every day. That number's going up. And people are changing their lives from it. But it definitely is a stepping stone, I think, for you to create your own program. But do you have to? No. I just honestly felt like, God just told me that I need to do that. But like, honestly, which is why I was content. I was like, baby, I can do this forever. The fuck? Like, I will. What do you mean? And the thing about it was, I feel like I haven't even gave my full potential. Like, baby, if I was utilized, like I was saying when I was showing y'all, if I was utilizing email marketing like how I should, posting how I should, hell, even running an ad, maybe. I mean, I'm not saying that you got to do that because you definitely don't. But doing all of that, oh, baby, I know. Because when them people be saying they be making 30, 40, I believe, like, I know you can. Because I'm like, if I make what I make, easily hitting 10K months, right? Y'all, I don't be, like, I literally am like, what is it called? A low maintenance friend? Like, that. This is low maintenance for me. I'm like, baby, I get on live. Every once in a while, I do post my little reels and stuff like that. Like, but I have completely, like, for the last probably few months, I don't post how I used to post. When I started, I ain't gonna lie, I was hyped, baby. I was in the game 4 or 5 times. Y'all get on your nerves. But now I just be like, okay, I'm just gonna get on live. Or I get on stories. But honestly, I built like kind of like a trust where, like, for example, if I don't get on live or whatever like that, motherfuckers be like, damn, Sierra, where the hell you at? And I'm like, people that have heard my story over and over and over and over, because I say the same goddamn thing, y'all, every day. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, if I can do this shit, y'all can do it. Or honestly, like, I do a Q&A on my Instagram. I feel like that's where a lot of my money comes. And then I save y'all, this is a little hack, I save like those questions and I put them in my highlight, and people, they stalk your page and go on your page, and I get sales a lot that way. I'll be like, how the hell do I be getting sales from Instagram? And I don't be on Instagram, but from that, so these are things that I learned from Digital Wealth Academy. It's like, once you have something, it's like, that's why, again, you don't see me talking about this product, that product, that product. And if you are somebody that has multiple courses and you doing that and you're not getting sales, I'm telling you, I be trying to tell y'all, you better stick with one. Find you that one that you fuck with, that you really, really fuck. Because again, because y'all, we all do it. People be looking and be like, let me see what she's talking about today. Mm-hmm. Okay, one day you was talking about this. Now this is just the best thing. Now this is just the best thing. Which one? And it makes people, like, it turns people off. Or like, I'm not just saying this because I do it, but like, seriously, why do y'all think, like, I'm not even trying to be funny, this is why I get sales like how I do consistently, is because you can go all through my page on YouTube. What am I talking about? Digital Wealth Academy. Because honestly, it's work. When you on here talking about this product, that product, it's given like you're just trying to just make money. You're not genuine about it. You don't really believe in it, And so again, I'm telling y'all, there's nothing wrong with having multiple courses, but really hone down on that one that really is helping you. Or is it really helping you? Is it really helping you? Because that'd be a girl. Look, let me get off here because I got to prep for my little call real quick. But child, I'm saving that for the podcast episode, because I be like, I be trying to figure out how motherfuckers be out here talking about, yeah, get my how to hit 100K followers on Instagram and you got 5 followers. Help me understand. Like, I just don't, it just gives, but it's not working for you. And then people be like, I just don't understand why nobody's downloading my thing. And it's just like, sis, we got to make it make sense. I know you want to get there, and there's nothing wrong with that, and that's cool. That's completely fine, right? Use that shit for you, but make it make sense with what you're doing, okay? I'm not going to be like, hey, girl, this is how you... When I had an ebook of how to hit 10K months, is because I had just started, at that time, I had just started hitting 10K months, but at the same time, before that, I wasn't giving away a freebie or not. I wasn't... That's why I be trying to tell people, and I be like, I think that's where people get so lost. You so focused on seeing what somebody else is doing and trying to copy them and do. Child, again, I don't want to get too deep on y'all, but I'm just saying, double down on one thing. I know as a newer creator, I think as a woman, I don't know if it's that, whatever, we all feel like we have to constantly change up our strategy and do something different. But if you look at some of the top creators or some of your favorite creators, I guarantee you, when you go to their page, not that motherfuckers are predictable, but why do you think people do the same thing over and over and over and over and over? Because it's like, once it works, and I know this work, I know this is resonant. Yeah, it may be annoying. Like again, y'all, I'm not even gonna be funny. Like I be feeling like I be annoying my own goddamn self because I'm like, I know they ain't gonna want to hear this goddamn story again. But at the same time, I have to remember that every time I get on live, there's a new set of eyes that see me every single time that's never heard my story before, and that's how you have to be. And that's where energy and all that stuff comes from too. You can't get on here like, let me get on here and say this shit, because motherfuckers is gonna feel that. So again, like remember that. But yeah, please stop doing that. Please stop saying, hey, I'm gonna show you how to make your first 6 figures and you haven't made $5. Okay. Like now, if it's something like, even if I wouldn't consider this a lot, if it's like, hey, let me show you how to make your first $500, your first $400, like y'all, that's still an amazing thing too. People want to know, because if I can make my first $400, that means I can turn around and make another $400, another $400, another $400, right? But again, like, be honest with yourself. Yeah, and even as a beginner, like I'm telling y'all, tell your story. Tell your story. Please tell your. If you are not getting sales like that, be honest and be truthful. People, I don't want to say like essentially will almost feel sorry for you, but in a way they kind of do it. You play upon that. Like, not even trying to be funny. Like, be authentic and tell your truth. Like, girl, look, I've been in this game for motherfucking 30 days and it's just not fucking hitting. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to, and you'd be surprised. People will offer you advice. Like, you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, but being authentic and being yourself, I'm telling you, it's just something about it. I don't know why. It just works. Okay. But I hope that helped y'all. Again, y'all, thank y'all for all my mamas in here from NPM. Again, if y'all want to get in, girl, I'm not playing. I'm done being nice. I'm done giving away shit for free. I just can't do it no more. I can't. I'm drained. Okay. So if you want to get an NPM, I highly recommend, because after Sunday, the price is going up to $177. I don't care if I know you, you think you my friend, whatever like that. I don't give a damn. It's going up to $177. So you better get it down for $77. But if you get Digital Wealth Academy, like I said, if you're a mom, you will get it absolutely free and get it. And all I ask in return is that you honestly give me your honest feedback on what you think, how you feeling about it. Okay. But all right, y'all. I hope you have an amazing weekend, amazing Friday. I may or may not get on tomorrow. I was gonna try to upload another video. Maybe Sunday. Okay. But all right, y'all. Hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you. Oh, my baby daddy here too. Oh, I gotta go, girl. Bye. Perfect timing.